So have you had a chance to see the movie just yet?
No, we're seeing it for the first time right now.
I actually haven't seen the movie yet.
You know, what's the best part about being in a Quentin Tarantino movie? This is your
Being in a Quentin Tarantino movie. Like, are you kidding me? Like, I would have killed kittens to be in this movie. Yeah, for sure. Well, whatever. I'd have killed anything to be in this movie.
You know, and then what do you think the moviegoers are going to love most about this particular Quentin?
I mean, if you're coming to a Quentin movie, you want a Quentin experience, and that's what you're going to get. I mean, he has his own brand. It's like, you know, someone asked me, where would I put him, where would I put this movie, like, on the shelf? Is it a thriller? Is it a Western? Or whatever. And I'm like, no, you put it on the Quentin Tarantino shelf with his other movies. Like, that's just what it is.
What did you think of the big handlebar mustache?
I liked it. Yeah, I liked it. I couldn't find his lips, but other than that.
She didn't like it. She hated it. She's just being kind. It's a pretty rough deal, I gotta say.
How was it working on this film and working with Quentin Tarantino and this great ensemble?
It's exactly that. You're working with a guy who's really unique and special, and a blast to be working with every day. I mean, the set itself is fun. And this group of actors was absolutely special. It was a terrific time. Everybody was at the peak of their game, and I was just really happy to be a part of it.
What do you think the moviegoers are going to enjoy most about Hateful Eight?
The intricacy of the screenplay, and what you find out about it as you go through the movie, and then at the end of the movie, as you look back on it, realizing that this thing has unfolded in the way that it did. I found that to be really fun to watch.
I'm honored and feel privileged to be asked to put flesh to the characters that he writes words for. It speaks volumes that we've been able to do this like 6 times over now, that he trusts me and I trust him, and I love the way he tells the story. I love entertaining audiences and films, and I think, you know, Quentin understands the fact that people come to the movies to be entertained.
What do you think?
Leave their lives for a moment and go somewhere else.
Certainly. What do you think the fans in particular are going to love about this film, about the Hateful Eight?
What are they going to love about the Hateful Eight? There are a lot of things to love. I think they love the fact that they have an opportunity to choose a character that they think's their favorite. They have an opportunity to see if the guy they chose to cheer for is a good guy or a bad guy, and everybody always wants to know who done it.
I think it has so many surprises, and it's so much fun to watch, and then you can go back and watch it again knowing what you know. If you've seen it once, you want to go back, and you can just follow. There's 8 people to follow, you know, and they all have their secrets, and once you know, it's like, it's still a kick for me to watch it and just watch a different person every time.
And a spectacular ensemble, all of you guys.
Everybody's so good.
We work really hard on the movie, and it's a tough movie. All right, so we're actually to get some acclaim on it right at the first part of the release. Feels pretty good.
You know, including the overture and intermission. Why was that important for you to include?
Well, you know, it's one of those things where, like, you know, if you're gonna go and see this version of the movie, the big roadshow version, the idea is it's more than just a movie. It's like you're going to see ballet, you're going to see opera, you're going to see a big show like on Broadway. And so there's the intermission and there's the overture, and it just makes it a special event. I expect you to kind of get just like a little dressed up. Maybe not this dressed up, but a little dressed up.
You know, you and Sam have such a great rhythm, great connection. Talk about your great working relationship with him.
Oh man, well he's he's one of my favorite actors, and frankly, there's nobody who really quite does my dialogue quite the way this guy does.
He really delivers.
No, he turns it in. It's supposed to be a bit of music. It's supposed to be music, and he turns it into that music.
Absolutely. You know, and shooting in the cold and with all that blood, how was that for you?
No, I loved it. All right, I mean, as they say in Scandinavia, there's no such thing as bad weather. There's just bad clothing. So we all had the right kind of clothes on, and even the costume designer made their costumes so they would actually protect them from the cold. But it was also really great because you got that great breath when they talk. And as you know, if people like my stuff, a lot of my movie is dialogue. So I have this wonderful breath punctuating my dialogue.
Yeah. And speaking of wardrobe, too, it was nice. Not a lot of wardrobe changes for everyone. It did make it a little bit easier. Everyone had one costume.
Oh, no, that was it. No, everyone has a very iconic outfit. So when we do the G.I. Joe dolls, all right, of everybody, they're going to be very iconic.